Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building a COVID-19 tracker web app in vanilla JavaScript using the fetch API. So for the API we will be using this API, which is a COVID-19 API. So if you go to this website, it offers a free API for coronavirus cases. So this is the endpoint that we will be using here for a particular country here, api.covid19api.com/total/day1/country, and followed by the country that you want to target. And now inside my text editor, I will make a very simple HTML document, and I can just give it a title of COVID-19 tracker in JavaScript using the fetch API. And inside this, we can have a H1 heading, that is COVID-19 tracker using fetch API. And inside this, first of all, I need to start the server. So right click, open with live server. So it will open this. You can see the web app here. And in order to align it in the center of the screen, we can give it a style attribute, which is text align to center. So the heading will be in the center position. And now what we want is that we want a simple input with a type of text here, and you can give it an ID so that we can target in JavaScript. So here I can give the ID, that is country, and the placeholder also, that is country name, like this, and it needs to be required. So it is a validation. And now after that we will be having a submit button. In order to submit the form, the value will be get data. And now if I refresh the application, you will see this is the simple form. And now we just need to write our JavaScript code. So right here, just give it a script tag. And first of all, we need to target the input that we have configured. So here we can get the input reference by document.getElement by ID. And here we can write here the ID that we have given to it, and we can get the value by dot value. So if we alert this country here, you will see as I type here, I need to surround this input tag inside a form tag so that when the form submits, just surround this to a form tag, and you can give it an ID of my form. And now we can target this form like this, document.getElement by ID, and here you need to specify the ID that you have given, which is my form. After getting the reference, we can just attach a simple event listener to it, add event listener. So when the form submits, there is an event handler which is there, e parameter, and now we can shift this code that we have written. So this code will execute whenever the submit button is clicked right here. And now if I type anything here and click on get data, you will see the country name is there inside the alert box. Now we are successfully fetching the country name. Now what we want to do is we need to make a simple fetch request to get the data. Fetch get request to get the COVID-19 data. So for this we will be making a get request to this URL. So let me just copy it. So make a URL variable and paste it here. So here you need to specify the country name. So here I will delete this India, which is static. So I will make it dynamic to whatever country which is provided. That's it. Now we will make this a fetch call, pass this URL, and we need to get the data which is returned. We can use this .then, which returns a promise. It is a callback function. It will return the data to us inside this. So we can first of all convert this data to JSON format. Again, this returns a promise, and Now the data will be there. Now we can console log the data like this. And now if you refresh the application and right click, go to inspect element, and whatever country that you enter, let's suppose India, click on get data. Let me just see, fetch URL, you need to pass. Oh, sorry, we need to just add this line of code which is e.prevent default. So right when you submit the form, you need to execute this function. So it will prevent the auto submission of the form. So this line is very necessary. So let me now refresh the application once again, and now if you type the country name India, click on get data, and now you will see a array of results is returned to you holding the information about this, the number of cases. So we are only interested in the last entry, which gives the total number of cases confirmed, active, and deaths here and recovered. Now we just need to print it out on the screen. So basically we have just made a fetch call and we have got the response back inside a JSON response. And now just after the form we can have three headings. We can just write total confirmed, and then we can write total recovered, and then we can write total deaths, and we can just give it an ID to total confirmed, this to be recovered, and this to be deaths. Just put a colon here so that we can recognize this. So as I already told you, we only need the last entry in the array. So what we can do here is that inside this function we can surround this inside a set of curly brackets. So we can get the length of the array like this, which is response.length, and then we need to calculate the index number. So index will be pretty simple, which is response.length, sorry, length minus 1. So let me just console log the response here just to check whichever properties that we need to target. So if you enter the country name India, let's suppose, click on get data. So in the last entry of the array you will see three properties which will be confirmed, recovered, and deaths. Now we just need to print these entries. So what we can do here is that first of all we can target the references that we have declared inside the form, which is confirmed, recovered, and deaths. So this will be confirmed document.get element by ID. My keyboard sometimes don't work, so get element by ID. So this time we need to specify the inside single quotes, we need to specify the entry which is there. Just wait guys, I'm plugging in my second keyboard. So inside the single quotes we can just write confirmed. The second is recovered. So this is again document.get element by ID, and this time this will be recovered. And the third one is deaths. And the ID that we have given to is deaths. And now we just need to append the data. So it is very simple, which is confirm dot append. There is a method append, and we can append this response and pass the index, and there is a property which is confirmed. This needs to be capital. So basically if I refresh it, you will see inside total confirmed we will have the total number of cases in India. So if I click data, you will see 78,055. Similarly we can do this for the recovered as well. This is pretty simple. Recovered.append response index dot recovered, and for the total number of deaths it is pretty simple. Append response index, and that's it. Now the application is complete, guys. You can try it for any country of your choice. Make sure that the first letter is not capital. Now you will get the response. If I change the country, let's suppose Turkey, click on get data, you will see. Oh, sorry guys, we are concatenating the results. So the one way in order to get this through, we need to clear out the entries whenever we submit the form. So it is pretty simple. We need to write here when we make the call confirmed dot inner HTML to, that's it. Recovered inner HTML to nothing, and that's inner HTML to nothing. And what we can do here is that instead of typing this garbage text here, we can dynamically do that when we do this. So you can just do like this. So here we can delete this. We don't need this. Similarly, we can copy this, paste it here, and lastly for deaths as well. So this will solve the problem. And now if you see, guys, you will find, if you enter India, click get data, you will see the similar result will come. And now if you change the country, let's suppose, now you will see the correct results. If I click get data, you will see now the previous results will be gone, and now the new results will come here. Now if you type here, let's suppose USA, which is the first country, it is telling me it is undefined. I think that this needs to be United States of America, I think. You can see that now it is working. So if I type here the first letter as capital, this will not work. Oh, it is working. So it is working. So that's it, guys. This was a short little application. We have built a COVID-19 tracker app using Fetch API in JavaScript. So thanks very much, guys, for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button. Please subscribe the channel as well. Please hit the notification bell icon to receive all the notifications of this channel. And I will be seeing you in the next video.